How was the fight? You know what I mean? Did you?
You saw the fight.
I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it. What did you think of the fight?
It ended just like I thought it was.
I'm not gonna do that. See.
No, I mean, I was rooting for Adrian, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean,
on guard now.
Yeah, but you know this man serious. You know
Hey.
he ain't got nothing to really take
I
him
mean,
off his square.
To be honest with you, man,
Nothing
you know.
but training.
Yeah, I feel like I think that Adrian went in there with more heart. You know,
Of course.
Adrian went in there with more heart. I think Pacquiao might have applied more skill. You know what I mean? But even still, man, you know, I'ma still support AB. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he come from what we come from, and that is right on. And it's extremely hard to make it up out of this shit we come from and get to a place of prosperity to do anything. You know what I mean? So, Tokyo Jet say the nigga went in there playing. Good Lord. she ain't got no filter. She ain't got no filter. But yeah, though, I think goddamn, I think that, you know, all in all, whatever it is he learned in that ring, whatever happened in that ring, he done learned something from it. You can't get hit that many times without learning something. He learned something from that shit, and that shit will be applied to the next fight.
Well, I mean, it should have been a big. That was a big check for him. Man.
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah, he should have got down. You know what I'm saying? He should have went home. He should have went home, got down. You know, dancing with the money. You know what I mean? He should have went home dancing with the money. Another. I guess another current topic is goddamn Big Draco. You know what I'm saying?
Draco.
You know, Young Soldier. Yeah.
I'm fucking with Young Soldier.
I bet you will.
I mean, cause he's shooting back. He kicking shit and he telling it how he wanna, you know, he telling it in a very aggressive way, and I like it.
Yeah, you like all young, aggressive, ratchet shit. That's what you know. That's what you into. And I'm currently trying to phase you out of that part of your life and get you into, like, you know, the more upscale, glamorous thing. But you upscale as a motherfucker. You just upscale, kind of like hood upscale. You gotta get you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step all the way to the other side, goddamn. You know what I mean?
You gotta know how to be both. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, you gotta know how to be both. But you know, and when you're young, you more one than the other. And then when you cross that goddamn threshold, you step into it's time to goddamn get into your motherfucking gowns and Cinderella slippers. You dig what I'm saying? I'm dead ass serious. Time to, you know what I'm saying? You know, time to tilt your tiara. You know what I mean? You know, and that's
all I'm saying is, you know.
But I fuck with what the man's saying. I just think that how he said it would be received a lot more by the people he want to hear him if he did that shit with poise and a little. But he got facts. But motherfucker got facts.
Look, I watched the man interview, and I'm saying.
And obviously, I'm at a disadvantage because I didn't watch the whole interview. Yes. I just seen what came up on it.
And I'm just saying, I seen him come in. He was very humble. He was very cool. He was happy to be there. Very, you know, respectable. Mm-hmm. And then when it gets to his topics, right, you know, they mean something to him. So he gets a little aggressive. Mm-hmm. But if he wasn't getting aggressive, they wouldn't even be listening to him. They'd be like, you know. There may
be some truth to that. There may be some truth to that. Now, you know what I'm saying? But what I also told Tamika is that I see that when you ain't got shit else to sell, motherfucker will pay you to talk shit now. They will pay you for talking shit. You can get a check off talking shit now. You dig what I'm saying? When ain't shit else to sell, when you ain't got, you know, it ain't no music out, it ain't no movies out, it ain't no TVs out, it ain't, you know what I mean? No TV shows, excuse me. Ain't no TV show out, ain't nothing else out there. They will pay your motherfucking ass to talk shit. And if you got to talk shit, you get yourself to a position where you can pay, or where you can make some money to pay for to support the rest of your vision. I guess shit, my nigga, talk shit till you goddamn till you get it. It used to be fake it till you make it. I'd rather talk shit till you get it than fake it till you make it. You did?
Man, talk shit. That man showing and proving though.
Nah, he did that, but I mean, like real. It just seemed like the universe kind of working in his favor, you know. And I really would love to speak to him so I can show him how to really, really put that shit in a real effect, like really, really apply that shit to the maximum. Because I think, you know what I'm saying, I think it's a lot of shit that he could be doing. There's a lot of ways that he could be applying himself that he probably ain't thinking about.
Yeah, I think so too. But I also think the way that he is handling it, it's got him the most talked about person right now around the world.
That makes sense.
You know?
But
and whether they laughing,
nah, it don't matter.
Or with him or against him,
it don't matter.
Listening, and everybody is repeating and wanting to do what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. He's showing that he is an influencer. He's showing that the things that he's doing and the things that he's done has influenced people, you know, in the generation. And a lot of that could be timing. A lot of that could be the universe. But once you get that vision, once you see that, I feel like you gotta pull back. You gotta say, okay, I see that all these things that I've done has influenced so many people. I see that the path that I took, other people took the same path and is now benefiting from it. Yes, you can put it down. I see that, but I also see ain't nobody really fucking with me. But so what is it I got going right? And what is it that I got going wrong?
But I think when nobody fucking with him, because, you know, they just overlooked him. Like, as he been saying, that comes with his aggression. Because niggas was overlooking all the shit that he...
That don't come with aggression. That don't come with aggression.
It come with it because...
That's not true.
You overlooking all my shit that I've been doing and downplaying it and talked about it, but then you accepting it from all these others.
This is the thing. No, we weren't overlooking anything that he's done. What we doing what happened was it was being overshadowed by a bunch of nonsense. That's what's happening. Because the last time we've been seeing for the past few years, when we've been seeing Soulja Boy, all of his accomplishments, his accolades, all of the things that we are now beginning to see again have been overshadowed by his nonsense and his antics. He became being known more for being a spectacle than he was for being special. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't because we don't want to see him that way. You know what I mean?
Well, everybody has some shit going on in their careers and their lives that they have been a spectacle and not been on the best side of the, you know, of where you should be.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. We are as people, like, it wasn't because he was aggressive. He was aggressive and he was still, like, on some shit that motherfucker could get behind and support. And I believe that I would have supported him. Just because he a young black man, he been doing this since he was 15, 16, and he is a producer. He's written. He's, you know what I'm saying, and he started a wave, you know.
Well, why everybody want to hate on his new his goddamn game box or whatever he got?
Man, I mean, I ain't a gamer, but I feel like if you are going to, all of you gamers out there, if you have invested in anybody else's game, you should go invest in his as well.
That's right.
If you are a gamer, I mean,
hey, trying to make it, why not support him? If you play games,
I believe in that. I'm with you. I ain't shit, man. I ain't got no goddamn quarrel against that. I think you're absolutely correct about that. You dig what I'm saying? I do. But I also think it's on him to be mindful of how he present himself to the world. If you want to be received as a legend, you got to present yourself as a legend, my guy. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, but he ain't. I don't think that he's done anything that he can't learn from, adjust to, and, you know, and come back and reposition himself in a way where he can benefit from all of the greatness that he's put forth into the industry.
I don't either, because as of right now, I feel like...
But if he keep doing the same thing, he's going to get the same results. You dig what I'm saying? Going about shit the way that you've always gone about it is only going to get you the shit that you've already got.
At this point, he can turn it around, because what he started is a great start, is a great movement.
But see, what you going about it, you saying that people...
They're listening now.
They listening now, but you're saying they drifted away from him, right? Because of his aggression. It wasn't because of his aggression.
No,
it was because of a lot of the buffoonery. It was a lot of buffoonery. It was a lot of
away from him because of the aggression. They're back because of the aggression. But I'm saying,
but that's what made people. The way he presented himself made people overlook his actual talent, his actual contribution to the culture, and they were only looking at him as his antics.
The antics that you're talking about, like with the Chris Brown stuff and all of that, that's what made them overlook all
That's
the
another
shit.
thing. Like the whole Chris Brown thing. Like that to me.
It wasn't he didn't start it. He said I've seen the interview. He's saying that it was an honest mistake. He liked something, whatever, Chris didn't like it. They had some words or whatever.
And the way you deal with that is, you know what I mean? For one, the whole back and forth thing, that can't happen. Like, okay, I did something you don't like, you said something about me, I said something in return. Then if it go back and forth, like that's it. I'm gonna say one thing. Once I say what I say, that's it. Everything else gonna be said offline, in person. You know what I mean? Because then it ain't about you and him. It's about the spectacle that you putting on for the rest of the world to view. And everybody gonna just be sitting back with their own motherfucking opinion, whether on you or him. And the problem that you have, the issue that you have, has become an afterthought now. Now it's just about, hey, let's watch these motherfuckers go back and forth. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't into that. And I feel like that is where you reduce your value. That way you reduce your value. That way people start looking at you less like a legend and more like a spectacle. And that's what I think he went wrong.
I don't know. I could say that too. But, all I'm saying is I feel like the way the way he came back.
Oh, we talking about Big Draco, y'all. You know what I mean? We talking about Big Draco.
I feel like though his aggression comes from the lack of, the aggression now comes from people overlooking and him feeling like, hold up, let me let y'all know about this and that.
Right.
And anybody gets aggressive,
and he should do that. I feel like he should do that. I feel like he should do that. I feel like, you know what I mean? I ain't got no.
And he kicking facts. And all this shit he's saying.
Everything he's saying is true.
It's real.
Everything he's saying is true. Everything he's saying is true.
Like he's been telling us he's been legends, and now now motherfuckers want to give him the credit.
I mean, man, listen, bro. Like, that whole internet wave, now that the people who making money out the internet right now, you dig what I'm saying? They all owe him, and 50 Cent for that matter. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they owe him a nod at least. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least like, yo, one time for bruh, he did that. I mean, you know what I mean? Whether you agree or disagree, like, for real, like, the facts is the facts and the real is the real. And he was the youngest guy. I can't count. He was the youngest guy that I seen producing and performing and like really like writing his own shit, having being a 100%er, a 100%er. Like he was the youngest guy I seen do that shit.
Own his own dance.
Own his own dance.
That shit you can't. They say you can't do that shit unless you pay them.
See, you shouldn't. Yeah, but you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. You see how ratchet she is? She just jumped right into it. See what I'm saying? You can't see. You can't. That ain't with it.
Why?
Because you too rich for that shit. You too. That's how about for real. Hey man. Hey, but nah, man, nah. All jokes aside, man, you know what I'm saying. I would love to reach out to him. Somebody asked me why ain't I reached out to him. You know what I'm saying. I ain't got big soldier number, man. You know what I mean. But I would love to like help him navigate his way through that shit, man. Kind of like, because I actually pulled up on him. I pulled up on him before, man. You know what I'm saying. When the antics were at the height of buffoonery before, I pulled up on him. You know what I'm saying. Him and Sean Kingston. I pulled up on him and was like, hey, bro, what you doing, my man? Like, for real, And, I extended my services at that point. You know what I mean? I extended my services at that point.
Never too rich for the culture. Damn right.
Hey, man.
You ain't tell him.
Listen, man.
Let him know.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Man.
There is a time and a place. There's a time and a place for everything. I am. Hell yeah, I'm bougie. Shit, yeah. Bankhead bougie. You know what I mean?
No bankhead bougie. Buckhead bougie.
Shit. I don't even know nowhere. I got to put myself in places Not just age appropriate, but tax bracket appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm the richest motherfucker in the room, then I'm the only motherfucker who got something to lose. Like, I'm just being, like this is just a real deal. Like, you know, I love to come somewhere and enjoy myself. You know,
baby,
and I'm gonna go anywhere I want to.
But baby, I've always been told you always be the richest motherfucker in the room. They say you never hang with motherfuckers on your, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
same
man,
page.
let me tell you something. You always want to level up. Level
But you
up,
you
level
doing
up.
That,
I know it. That my goddamn.
That my. With your own people.
I do hang with my own
Okay.
people, but the thing is, you got two options. It's one or two things gonna happen, right? Okay, you are either gonna pull them up, or they are gonna pull you down. Now, how many people you got the strength to physically pull up? One at most. One, maybe two. You dig what I'm saying? One, maybe two. Okay. If you are in a group or a room or a environment that got multiples of people who got less than you, who always, everybody is under the bracket, out of the bracket that you are in, you can't pull all them motherfuckers up. So eventually them motherfuckers pulling you down. That's that on that. Ain't no way around it. It ain't no way around it. It ain't. It just ain't no way around it. You know what I mean? So I ain't really trying to goddamn. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to do what I want to do at all times. But I'm going to be mindful of my position in life. I got to. And especially you. See, me, I'm supposed to be the motherfucker, the hood is more ratchet motherfucker in the relationship. You are the queen. You dig what I'm saying? You are at such a high level in life, man. You are such, like, you are a national treasure. You know, you are a legend. You dig what I'm saying? You just ain't got no business walking in the same places and environments as even a motherfucker like me would. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, cause shit, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Why I can't walk in all places?
You got to stay put up. Cause you got to stay put up. You got to stay put up, my nigga. You got to stay put up, man. It's time for goddamn. It's time for silk gowns and Cinderella slippers, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, that's that on that. And that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I think I feel like you just way too goddamn luxurious and way too goddamn glamorous to, you know, surround yourself with anything other than. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just me. You know what I mean? That's just me, my nigga.
They want you to talk about the shutdown.
That ain't really got nothing to do with, you know. You choose to do. You can do what you want, but just make sure whatever you're doing is worthy of being done. You dig? That's all I got to say. The shutdown. Come on, man. Y'all already know how I feel about that clown, man. I mean, bro. Look, man. Everything in politics is always made to seem as though it is for the benefit of the people. But there is a way that it is benefit the person who's lobbying for this cause. Just as when Bush was in office, all of that shit about, you know, weapons of mass destruction, we got to go and get these people because, you know what I'm saying, they got weapons of mass, ban this, Taliban that, weapons of mass destruction, got to go get them. But that shit was about two things. One, because his daddy had a beef with old boy and didn't finish it. And two, is because they want to control of the heroin fields over there in Afghanistan. Afghanistan have a lot of heroin fields. Just like goddamn, just like Colombia has a bunch of cocaine. Afghanistan got a bunch of heroin. So they went over there, they dominated, they bombed, they did all that shit, and they got control of the heroin fields. Now, do you think that there's a coincidence that after they got control of them heroin fields, that there became an opioid crisis here in America? That's why all the lean and all the Percocets and all of the...
They needed to help people with...
But the reason that it's being used more recreationally and less for medicine right now, and because there's an opioid crisis that we're fighting is as bad or worse than the crack epidemic, is because we went over there and we took control of them heroin fields, and we had to find something to do with all this heroin. Now what are we gonna do with this heroin? We can't just go around, you know what I'm saying, and expect for people to bang needles in the streets on their corner. But We can mix it into medicine. We can present it with a prescription. We can persuade the doctors to prescribe opioid medications rather than prescribing natural remedies, other alternatives. You know what I mean? So the same thing with their wall, all right? Same thing with their wall. The same shit going on with their wall. Their wall is trying to make it seem that like, oh, all our problems are coming from Mexico. The immigrants are taking our jobs, and they sneaking over here, raping our women. They killing us. They da-da-da-da. Hey, man, look, let me tell you something. For one, what they talking about putting the wall at? Man, you got guns, drugs, immigrants, all kinds of other people who come in here doing and affecting us, and it's the majority of that shit ain't even by the wall. It ain't even by the wall. But what they want to do is they want to put that wall up. They say it's gonna cost billions of dollars. Now, who do you think gonna get the contract to build that wall? Who do you think gonna get that contract? His buddies. I'm gonna give my homeboy the contract. First of all, I'm gonna take the taxpayers' money. Okay. All right, I'm going to get it dedicated to that wall. Once I get the taxpayer money dedicated to that wall, I think they say it's $5 billion, right? All right, so once this $5 billion is dedicated to this wall, now I get my homeboy, his contracting company going to come and dig the dirt. Whoever, my buddy who sells steel, we're going to buy the steel from him. And all of the money they just got down is nepotism. It's nepotism. I got control of these budgets. I'm going to distribute these budgets out to people who I know, who gonna do it for me at a lesser cost, then they gonna kick me back what's on top. That's what this shit about. It ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking border control, because to be honest with you, ain't nobody came across no border and hurt nobody in this country no more than hateful racist white men. Hateful racist white men have killed and raped and pillaged. What's up, big dog? You know what I'm saying? They've done more to destroy our way of life and what we hold true as Americans. They've done more to destroy that than anybody else in this world. You dig what I'm saying? So once you build your wall, Mr. Motherfucking clown ass, poor representation of poor excuse for a president. Once you build a wall, who is gonna protect us from the hateful racist whites? Why ain't we talking about that? All of the mass murderings, all of that shit, man, that happened, man, that shit happened from hateful, racist. So tell me who in the hell is going to protect us from them. So that's all I got to say about that, man. My heart goes out to all the government workers, but for real, if y'all working in the government, man, y'all got to work all that time, ain't getting paid, and y'all go back in 2020 and vote for this goddamn clown yet again, then y'all deserve not get paid.
Vote for him. Ain't nobody vote for him.
Man, you be surprised, bro.
I mean,
You be surprised, bro. You be surprised, bro. You be surprised, bro. Them folk, man, they really just care about seeing shit that look like them. That's all they care about. They just want to see some shit that look like them.
You can't have the same president twice. I mean, like, after his 8 years, like, come back again.
Nah, you can't have the same president twice. But I'll tell you what you could do, and, this is probably not the best thing for the country, but I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? Just speaking facts. What could technically happen is if Joe Biden became president, he could choose Obama to be his vice president.
Or Michelle Obama became president.
Yeah.
Then Obama's right there.
Yeah. Both of those could happen. Both of those things could happen. But I mean, I'm for real. I don't want that for Barack, man. I think Barack need to have an opportunity to live his motherfucking life. He's done whatever it was. He done, man. Y'all need somebody else, man. Get somebody else to do something for a change, man. It can't be just one person now. You can't just sit back and depend on one person. It's somebody else's turn to do something. Somebody else's turn to lead. It's somebody else's turn, man. Somebody else's turn. It's somebody else's turn. You know what I mean? But however, man, I think it's too much. People got too many expectations for Obama anyway. You know what I mean? People expect Obama to be black people's president. Can't be black people president. It got to be all people president. Mm-hmm. But I do think that, there could have been more things that were specifically directed to help us in our communities. Specifically, that could have, that could have been done. just as he did with helping, you know, he passed the legislation that allowed gays to be married, which I applaud. I think if you want to make yourself miserable by worrying about another person more than you worry about yourself, then you should deserve to do that just like anybody else do. It don't matter whether it's a man, a woman, or whoever. You know what I mean? And what else was it? What was it? I think it was. Oh well, you had health care. You dig what I'm saying? You had health care. However, but that's for everybody. You know what I mean? It's just many poor white people who have free health care from the Obamacare got help than it is black people. Well, I tell you what, I'm going down. Now, Tip don't want to run for 2020. I can't do it. You know why? Because I'm in the for-profit business. You know what I mean? Everything I'm doing, man, I'm doing for a check. Well, I ain't going to say everything. But most of the stuff I do, man, I figure out how to get paid off of it. But I guess they doing it too, so, you know, they just ain't telling you they doing it. So I guess I could be the president. I guess I'm going to get y'all up out of here, man. You know what I mean?
We're going to figure it out.
I'm finna go and get to these sweet potato noodles, man. You know what I'm saying? With my black eyed pea. All right. And whatever else it is, man, y'all want to talk about, man, I tune in, man. We'll talk about that shit later. All right? In a minute.